It started on a morning that felt heavier than usual. Daniel sat at the edge of his bed, staring at the floor, wondering how life had drifted so far from the path he once believed in. He had lost his job 2 months earlier, and today he had just received a message that confirmed his fears. The interview he hoped for had slipped away. Daniel walked outside, hoping the fresh air would clear his thoughts, but every step felt heavy. He passed people rushing to work and wondered how they kept moving while he felt stuck. At a small park bench, he sat and opened his notebook. 12 pages filled with ideas, none finished. He had dreams, but fear kept blocking the path. Fear of failing again. Fear of not being enough. Daniel remembered the promises he once made to himself. To build something meaningful, to inspire others. But promises fade when self-doubt takes control. A voice inside whispered that he should stop trying, that maybe life had chosen a different path for him. But another voice, quiet yet persistent, asked a different question. What if this is only the beginning? He closed his notebook and stood up. Maybe one small step could change something. Daniel walked toward the public library. He did not know why. He just felt pulled, as if the answers might be hiding between the shelves. Inside, he found a quiet corner. Books about self-growth. Stories of people who lost everything and rebuilt from the ground up. He read for hours, taking notes, underlining lines that felt like they were written for him. But knowledge alone could not erase the frustration he carried. He felt the weight of missed opportunities pressing harder. He shut the book with a sigh. "I am trying," he whispered. But nothing is changing. That evening, Daniel received a call that changed everything. His mother was in the hospital. He rushed there with trembling hands. Fear pushed aside every other thought. When he entered the room, she smiled despite the tiredness in her eyes. "Daniel," she said, "I know things have been hard, but you have a voice that can move people. Do not let fear silence it." He felt something break inside him. A mix of guilt, love, and realization. This was his lowest point. The next morning, he woke with a strange clarity. Life had given him a message. It was time to rise. He returned to his notebook. This time, he wrote without fear. Not perfect words, just honest ones. He wrote a story about a man who almost gave up. A man who found his voice again. For the first time in months, he felt alive. Daniel realized something important. Progress does not start with certainty. It starts with courage. He began sending his writing to blogs, platforms, and communities. Rejection still came, but it no longer controlled him. He kept writing, day after day. Small steps, steady rhythm. One morning, he received a message that made his hands shake again. But this time, not from fear. A platform wanted to publish his story. They believed it could inspire thousands. Daniel closed his eyes as tears fell. Not from sadness, from gratitude. He visited his mother that evening. He read the story to her. She listened with gentle pride. When he finished, she whispered, "That is the voice I always believed in." Daniel realized that the story he wrote was not just for others. It was the guide he needed for himself. With renewed confidence, he began working on bigger projects. Ideas that once scared him now felt possible. He rebuilt his life one choice at a time, one belief at a time. Months later, Daniel stood on a small stage, sharing his journey with an audience that hung on every word. He spoke about fear, about losing hope, about standing up again even when it feels impossible. When he finished, the room erupted in applause. And in that moment, he felt something powerful. He had not only found his voice, he had finally trusted it. Daniel learned that life does not wait for the perfect moment. Life begins when you choose to rise from the imperfect ones. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more stories that inspire.